Let us begin at the National Assembly. It's the last day of this year's regular session, and lawmakers, they have passed some core bills that aim to improve the nation's welfare system and prevent corruption.
Right, some, but they still have bills pending, and those will likely be tossed over to an extra session slated for later this month. Myung-kil has this report.
Starting next year, families facing severe financial hardships will get more help from the government. The National Assembly passed 3 revised welfare bills Tuesday that will expand the scope of beneficiaries and put up a strong safety net for destitute families. The bills were proposed after a mother and her 2 daughters committed suicide in February in Seoul because of financial troubles. On top of the welfare bills, rival parties also passed an anti-corruption bill that will restrict public officials from getting new jobs for up to 3 years after they retire. It's intended to stem the long-standing practice of government officials taking jobs related to their area of purview after retirement, something that often leads to corporate malfeasance and negligence. Violating the law carries a possible punishment of 2 years in prison and fines of $18,000. However, the parliament has been dragging its feet on another anti-corruption bill that would set up stricter punishments for civil servants who receive bribes. It is still up for review in committee as lawmakers are at loggerheads on whether families of civil servants should be subject to punishment if implicated in a related bribery case. Lawmakers are trying to minimize any subjective interpretation of the bill. Another issue on hold is reducing lawmakers' privileges. Rival parties failed to come up to an agreement on a clause that will strip lawmakers of their immunity from arrest while Parliament is in session. It's a contentious matter that has been brought up nearly every election cycle for years, but there has been no real action so far. With the regular parliamentary session over, it is likely that the bill that would strip lawmakers of certain privileges will be taken up at an extraordinary session that opens December 15th. Myung-kil, Arirang News.